I want to share today of how nature connection can save you. Nature reconnection has rebirthed who I am. So I'm going to read you a story on where I came from and how nature reconnection basically saved my life. So I've been living in a true connected way for the past 10 years. It came like a bolt of lightning when I left a job that was killing my soul. So working for myself has allowed the days to be full of wonder of the world. And the reflection of the ancestral way of living many thousands of years ago now have been shaped in a better way than ever before. By this, I mean I was working most of my life indoors with very little nature connection, as society and the industrial mind commands that we work from 9 to 5, mindless outpouring of energy. Paradox is this is not how I grew up. My ancestral lineage and my paternal lineage and my maternal lineage traced as far back as 350 years ago were people who were millers and farmers and soldiers and people who were outdoors in the natural world. I was blessed enough to grow up in the natural wild in Namibia and also in South Africa. So to some people, I was much more privileged when it comes to connection with nature again. To be connected is the norm in my family. Morning rituals and evenings spent outdoors most of the time. And of course, South African weather is amazing, and our summer adventures in the savannas were epic. So now, my day is shaped by a morning walk to charge up. Sometimes yoga comes first and then a walk. And I'm at peace as I am feeling into my body and feeling into my day of who is going to come and see me, and praying my spirit to my spirits and my guides to what needs to be done, and asking to be the hollow bone. There's a movement around that's been waking up and then suddenly has found its way into the world of psychology, and that is eco-psychology. And this is where divine eco-psychology comes into being. Spending time listening to the trees, soaking their wisdom up. Serenaded by birds, I sing and drum and do ritual with natural tools for myself and for others. And working outdoors in the natural world, a greater sense of well-being has come over me. It's healing. It's soothing for me and those who come and see me. Once when I went on a soul quest, by the third day, I was invisible. I was in such a state of equilibrium that the lizards, the birds, and all the creatures that were around us no longer noticed me and treated me as something that is part of the natural world. I'd become without thought, without that naming part of me. So perhaps you will reflect that you are experiencing the same thing. Because the shift between man-made technology and the natural technology of Mother Gaia's body brings in a huger sense of balance. I have much more fatigue when I'm surrounded by tech. I'm happiest when I'm doing my healing work outdoors. There's more discomfort at being at desk, even if I stop frequently to sit outside and view and recharge. human beings on this planet really need to take a radical shift into deconstructing the cities and making more wild spaces to be able to find nature connection. Offices and buildings need to have trees and open spaces which invite the natural world in. I believe that we have this in our hands now, and especially those who are running bigger corporations, to start thinking about how you can change the working environment to include more nature connection. Because the bottom line is we've been part of this planet for millions of years. We haven't evolved in our homes. We evolved out there in nature connection. We're connected to this planet so very deeply, but we've gone and boxed ourselves up now, and many are feeling this existential crisis of not having enough outside time, even if it's winter in the northern hemisphere. So I urge you to think about how nature reconnection can actually begin to save you. And if at all possible, spend just an hour a day outside. And if you need some healing, need to see somebody that works in an ecotherapeutic manner, drop me a line at info@right-relation.org. Love you all. Till next time.